Folks, believe it or not, we're back. This is Ventthis, and we have one of our most favorite guests on the show, R.C. Cates. I can hear the applause.
It's almost overwhelming.
Exactly. I want to say, well, I've talked about this before, that R.C. works on Young and the Restless. I work on General Hospital, so Young and the Restless is our competitor. But I adhere to this saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So that's where we are. He's really not an enemy. He's a very good friend, but he's in my competition when we have the Emmys and all that good stuff. So here we are.
The
RC, how you
question is,
doing?
does RC see you as competition? That's
Not really.
that's the question. Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
I don't think Coca-Cola is too concerned about
I'm
Pepsi.
pulling the chute on the Drax car, and Chrissy's still trying to find the key.
Wow.
Oh, whoa, that
Wow.
was deep.
Wow.
Really? All
Yes,
right, well,
my dear friend. If you dish it out, then
you
you
got to
must
take
take it.
it.
You must take it.
All right, that's cool. But we're happy you're here, RC. We love having you here.
I'm happy to be here sporting my new Ventthis hat, courtesy of
I,
Ventthis.
I thought you looked 10 years younger, 10 years skinnier. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Right? Yeah,
That's
it's the hat.
So if anybody's listening, if you get a Ventus hat, you're going to look 10 years younger
Very
and
slimming, as they say.
very slimming.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want a
Not
hat,
that RC had 10 years or pounds to lose. So it's
But Vent is the new black.
wow.
Look at that right
nice.
there, huh?
There
Wow.
you go.
You're welcome.
We're now competing with Netflix at this point.
So today's episode is titled, What Does It Take? And I think it's because we have some controversial, maybe, events, and we're excited to share them with you. So stay tuned. We will be right back with RC and Paul. And I'm a lucky girl. I got these handsome men kind of next to me right now. So I'm really lucky. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, everybody. I hope you like our open. That's our cute open with our nice music and all that. It's kind of like standard thing, but we might be changing the music. So we'd like to hear your opinion of the new music coming up. But that aside, we've got some crazy events. The first vent is titled, Stop Saying I'm Your Best Friend. The second vent is, You Expect Me to Pay for That? And the third vent is, Wave back because it feels good. So I say, boys, let's get right into it and hear the first
Do
vent.
it.
Go
Let's
for
do
it.
it.
What do you do when someone calls you their best friend, but you don't feel like their best friend?
That's it? Oh,
You know what? I mean, the point is made. I don't know. I mean, have we all been in that situation? I feel like I get it probably once a day, everybody kind of,
what?
yeah, I'm
Everybody
pretty
wants to be your
popular.
best friend?
Yeah, I'm a very likable and desirable individual. I often hear that.
Wow.
Yeah, Chris, you've never once,
Uh,
never for
You never had somebody tell you you were their best friend, Chrissy?
no, I have, but not like Paul, where every day somebody says, "Hey, Paul, can I be your best friend?"
No. Well, I'm teasing. It's not ever. No, but well, you see what they're saying. They're not asking to be best friends. They're introducing. They're introducing you to someone new as their best friend. It's an assumed the conversation was never had. I don't even know if that's a conversation you have. You start dating a girl at some point, you say, well, do you want to be my girlfriend? You want to, be serious, whatever. That's a conversation in a romantic relationship. I don't know. Like, I feel like other than the 112-year-old who wrote into us, who I love that kid, hot dog bun, nose,
yeah.
face, but otherwise we're dealing with mostly adults. Who even still says best friend? Isn't that like when you're 10?
The person that says best friend is the same guy that goes on one date with a woman and tells everybody she's his girlfriend.
Correct.
They're
Okay.
just like this needy person that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just think it's best friends, or the way I say it is a good friend. I don't say a best friend. I
Right.
mean, women usually say good friends. I think it's different for men. I mean, men, I can't imagine you guys would say, "Here's my best friend Joe," right?
I mean, I think I used to. I mean, I have a best friend, but I don't know that I introduce. That's like something we know. I don't introduce him to everybody as my best friend, but we've been friends since we were 13. He is my best friend.
Yeah. Ever since
So,
you guys saw that body on the railroad tracks,
Yeah,
it's you just
that's
kind of
right.
stood by each other.
We just
It's
stood by each other.
so if
trying
you
to
guys
find
are at
that
a
reference.
party and let's say RC or Paul bring your good friend, and he doesn't know anybody, when you introduce him, how do you say? You go, "Here's my friend Steve." You don't say my good friend or,
Buddy, I would say here's my buddy. I don't think I'd put a superlative on it. I think I would just
oh,
say,
Yeah,
yeah, it's my buddy. And even if you say good friend, that's fine. It's still not some sort of mutually it doesn't there's no requirement for mutual agreement. I mean, good friend. All right, fine. I'm your good friend. But to say best, it puts a pressure because then it's like, oh wait, now do I have to consider you my best friend? And yeah. As Gary's saying, one of my best friends. You know, he,
yeah. That has a
it's still
totally different connotation. One of my best friends. Best friend sounds like junior high, I think.
it's like you should be holding a stuffed teddy bear under your
Right.
arm
Right.
when you say it. That's not that's very juvenile. So to answer our Venter's question, what do you do when that happens? You walk away.
Yeah.
You
You say
just
I don't
walk
know
really?
away.
you.
That's terrible,
You
Paul.
say I don't know
Yes.
you. What?
No,
I
that
don't know
RC, no,
you.
you, no.
You know what? I actually I like to joke with people in any circumstance where I can. Like I'll do it with Chelsea where say if like I don't know if like a bartender's like, oh, is this shared tab or something? I'll be like, I don't know her. I met her outside. I met her at a gas station 20 minutes ago. No, I don't think so. Or I'll say sure, but whoever this chick is, she asked me for $1 outside. So yeah, fine, I'll pay. Like I like to make jokes of separation.
Yeah. Like when the server comes and takes both of our glasses at the same time to refill them, and I'll say, "Don't mix those up. I don't want her spit."
There you go. There you go.
Separation.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think I might say that in the moment. If somebody were to be like, "Oh, it's my best friend Paul," and I weren't prepared for that, or probably feel that way, I would be like, I met this guy outside. I have no idea. I would make the joke on the spot.
He followed me in before the door could close.
Yes,
It's members only here, pal.
this
I,
guy wiped my windshield at the red light. Next thing you know, I guess we're best friends. I don't know how this worked.
I think, I think we're sort of going in the wrong direction with this.
Oh,
I think this venter is saying, he's probably spent some, or she, it sounds like a guy to me. It doesn't sound like
yeah,
a,
women wouldn't say this.
exactly. So this was probably a guy, right?
Yes, sure, okay.
Well,
How
that's
how do
what
you
you're,
what
isn't
what
that what you're saying?
100%? I think we all feel. What do you feel is the wrong
Well,
direction?
I
Where are
feel
you coming
like,
from?
I think this venter thinks that all of a sudden he's got pressure, that this person is, sort of making him obligated to be a best friend, and he doesn't want to have that responsibility. That's the sense I got from this vent.
I
I could be way off, but
I don't hear it that way. I hear the vendor saying this person's delusional. I'm not their best friend. I don't
Well,
want them walking around saying I'm their best friend. They're needy.
yeah. Yeah,
okay.
well, I think it's both. I think the primary is just that they don't want it on them, like RC saying. I'm totally there. Just I don't know why you put that on me. But and to Chrissy, to your point, if you do consider this person a friend, yeah, it did just up the ante. Now it's like, oh,
Yeah.
now if I'm going to stay friends with you, I guess I'm at a higher level.
And also, it sounds dorky.
Yes. Well, I was just talking with Chelsea yesterday about the idea that I think it's funny that women can say, oh, I was out with my girlfriends or oh, I was having lunch with my girlfriend yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, your friend who's a girl, right? But if a guy was like, "Oh, I was out with my boyfriend having a beer last night," you'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know
Hey,
you were homosexual. I didn't
right,
realize that.
right.
Thought you were married to Beth. I
Well, I
had no
mean,
idea you have a boyfriend, and she's apparently comfortable with it because you said it so casually. I was out with my boyfriends. We were having a gang beer.
yeah. Well, we can take that one for the team because so many other things are better as a man. So we'll take that. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
But what would you say? I'm out with what? Instead of like I do say that. I go, yeah, I'm gonna go like to my husband, I'm gonna meet my girlfriends, we're gonna go have dinner tonight.
Well,
And
he assumes that you're having an extramarital relationship with a woman, and that's fine because it's a woman. There's really no intrusion.
it's again, Paul taking it to a completely different level.
No, I'm just letting you know he expects you to bring her home at some point.
Oh, for God's
That's the
sake.
obligation. You don't get the social obligation.
You're out of your mind.
If you're past 3 times out with her, then you're kind of owe him at this point, I
Oh, for
think.
God's sake. No, no.
I'm just telling you with social cues, Chrissy.
Ask Chelsea
At
would she
least text him what she's wearing.
Oh,
Something.
for
Yes.
God, no.
A picture.
Give
Take a
him
picture at the
something.
table.
Give
Yeah.
him something.
Maybe of her like tying a cherry in a knot with her, like,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm ladies
I
and
think
gentlemen, I'm with
now we're off
Collins right
topic.
now.
It's
What?
a good topic, but we're off topic.
Totally.
and
Totally off
getting more
topic.
toward best friends. I'll tell you that, that's the best one, but I think
Oh, this is my best friend with benefits.
there you
No.
go.
There you go. Now
No.
we're talking.
No, we're
This
not
is the one my
talking.
wife
We're
approves
walking.
of. Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
can call me best friend all you want. Then there's no pressure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
we've so digressed.
I think to our venter's point, yeah, I think we've made it clear that's a social uncomfortable thing. And I think dial it back. I think don't even be friends with the person. I think they're
I
too
mean, you could
juvenile. I
take it
think
as a
it's
you Paul, RC, you can take it as a compliment. Oh, this is my best friend. You're thinking, wow, this guy thinks, my friend thinks a lot, you know, she thinks a lot about who I am and wants me to be a best friend. I mean, it's a compliment, right? All of a sudden, you're at that status of being a good friend. In a way, it's a compliment. Do you want that obligation? Probably not if you don't like that person, but it is a compliment, no?
Sure.
yeah. It's like when you're walking down the street and a homeless person tells you look good. You're like, thanks, I
Okay,
guess, whatever. I mean,
that's never our Paul. That never
thanks.
happens.
A guy in New York told me I look like Alan Thicke, and I was like, thanks. I kept
What?
Before or after the heart attack?
Oh my!
a fair question. I think he was dead at the time. I was hoping he meant Robin and just didn't know what he was talking about, but I knew I looked more like Alan. I don't know. I
I'll
guess
tell
he
you
really
what's fair
wanted a
right
dollar.
now. You know what's fair right now is vent number 2. That's
Yeah.
what's fair.
Let's
We
hear
were
it.
like off topic.
Vent number 1 is going to go number 2. Is that what's going on? We're flushing it. See ya.
Oh, let's Loretta. Can we hear vent number 2?
I have friends who make reservations at the most expensive restaurants, or they plan a really expensive trip and want me to join them. I had a friend give himself a 40th birthday party in Hawaii and invite all his friends. We had to buy airline tickets, hotel reservations. Oh, and he said, no gifts. Duh. Does he think we would do that? It sounds like fun until you see your Amex bill. It's also embarrassing to say, sorry, I can't afford it, since my friends make more money than me. WTF? I was afraid I would lose most of my friends if I didn't go. What advice do you guys have?
Get a better job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't be poor. No, it sounds like if all the other friends are going and everything, it sounds like they're trying to shake you off the friend group. They're
Really?
trying, yeah, they're trying to like take the flight up to a higher altitude that you can't hang just so you fall off. When you didn't go on that vacation, they talked a lot about you and it wasn't good. Just so you know. They
Wow.
were all like, this is better because poor Greg isn't here. Aren't you guys sick of homeless Greg?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I,
you're telling me they want to get rid of him?
No, I'm totally kidding.
Ah.
No, but if he's saying that, like, it does sound like all of his friends were going. I don't know. I mean, it's Hawaii. It's not
Okay,
Mount
would you do
Everest or
that,
something.
Paul? Would you go on a vacation that you knew you couldn't afford just to keep the friendship?
Listen, I only go on vacation with my wife. That's it. I don't want a vacation with anybody. That sounds horrible. That sound I don't ugh, gross. So the whole thing is a turn off, let alone an expense I'd want to do, even if it were free. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Um, I don't know. It's just too much. Like I'm just crotchety, I guess. I don't think I'd want to juggle. I don't think I like that many people. I don't know. But we're in LA. What's Hawaii? Hawaii's not that much.
I
If you
think
were up for a vacation, I don't know. What do you think, RC?
I, I I just think this person needs to not pressure themselves about it. They just go, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it, and just leave it there. You
Yeah,
know,
but you know how that goes. Oh, why can't you come? We really want you to come. What? Come on, rearrange your schedule. It's not that easy.
No, you
if
just
they're really good friends, I mean, all joking aside, if they're good friends, they know you can't afford it.
Yeah.
All right, so
The
you don't
question is, how many times has he said that? And then you have to start to think, oh, this guy can't afford it. I don't
right.
know.
So maybe you can evaluate that. I mean, I've had friends that have had destination weddings
Yeah.
that were extremely expensive to get to, and on top of that, it's not really a place I wanted to go anyway.
yeah.
So I don't feel like dropping the coin it would cost to go there. So it's like I'll just give them a nice gift. And I know that's a different protocol than somebody's throwing a birthday and they invite you to come to their birthday at, someplace remote. But I don't know. I would try not to get too wrapped up in making it affect my self-esteem. Just, yeah, sorry, I can't make it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You can't, if you're letting it affect your self-esteem, that's already the problem. Because yeah, there's 100 reasons you can't make it. It's not like going to a bar down the street in 2 weeks from now. Like,
Yeah.
to say, can you and your wife, and I don't know if you have kids or whatever, can you get a sitter? Can you bring your kids to the grandparents, and then you get on a plane, and then you got like a dog sitter, and just
We already have plans that week.
totally.
We got
That's
family
it.
coming in to see us.
I
So
think my
Yeah.
grandmother's gonna die that week.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
kind of
good.
forecasting. She's a little rickety.
I'm allergic to pineapples. Sorry, I can't go to Hawaii.
Totally.
so you
Very
guys are
racist
saying
against native Hawaiians. They make me uncomfortable.
I have a deadly fear of tsunamis.
Totally. And I heard there's
Lava
gonna be one.
scares me.
Those volcanoes erupt all the time. It's fine if you guys go. I could live without you, but if something happened
Yeah.
to my wife.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen Joe Meets the Volcano? I'm not going anywhere near that place.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What do you
I
got,
heard the food's
Chrissy?
terrible.
yeah.
How many pigs can you see with an apple in their mouth and still like bacon? It's too
Yeah.
weird.
I think we digress. I think this guy's, you guys, I'm like the guy that whips at you guys back in. I think he's just
Is there a name for that person?
a wrangler. I don't know.
We'll leave that alone.
S&M. No, I'm
Dominector.
sorry. No. So what I was going to say is, I think this guy's had this problem before. He's, not making as much money as the other friends. They can afford to go to Hawaii, go first class, whatever. And this guy's like, I love my friends and I like being around them, but dude, I can't live off of my salary to accommodate them. So I think that's where this guy is coming from. And you guys are advocating fibbing to him. Okay,
No.
that's a possibility.
No, we're not. We're saying just have the
Tsunamis,
self.
volcanoes.
We're being
No,
silly.
we're joking. We're just saying you can opt out and don't feel bad. Don't make it about your esteem. I mean, I have lots
Exactly.
of friends that do trips that I either can't or won't afford. I don't make myself feel bad about it. I just go, yeah, I can't. Thanks. I really appreciate the offer. I can't. Next week when I go to IHOP for senior breakfast, I'll invite you to that.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's very possible, what's going on here is that these are all, like esteemed college professors, and our listener is the janitor who
Yeah.
they happen to invite because they see him at the end of class when he comes in with the mop, and they were just being nice. They didn't expect him to go. It's totally fine. They know he wears a coverall. They know. They were just being polite. They didn't expect him to go, and it would be more awkward if he did go. So they're relieved.
An interesting take. I hadn't thought of that way.
Yeah, well,
Hey, mop up boy, want to go to Hawaii with us?
You,
Really?
you want to get that mop onto a plane and come out
so
to
what do we
Hawaii
tell
with
them?
us?
Want to clean our room in Hawaii?
Yeah, yeah. How are you with cleaning up after birthday parties? We'd
It's
love
sort
to
of a,
have you.
we'll make it a working vacation for you.
We'll pay for half your ticket.
Gentlemen,
We know you can't even do half.
can you focus on me?
I think if you have a sense of just personal value, just then it's just, hey, listen, think of it the other way around. Like think about it like maybe you're coming from a place of too cool. You know what I mean? I mean,
What?
imagine, well, think about it. Okay, these guys invite someone who's out of their league. Maybe he's a little bit of a celeb. You know what I mean? These guys are like all doing well. They work in corporate, and then they get this guy who's on, something cool like Young and the Restless or something. And he's like, "Oh, thanks for the invite. Yeah, I totally wish I could go." He's like, "Yeah, right. I'll be doing something way better. I'm not hanging out with these losers for a week in Hawaii. I got real cool people and things to do. I don't hang out with the chums."
Sailing on a yacht, a private yacht to Turks and Caicos.
There you go.
Have fun in Hawaii.
And say it and be like, "Oh, I would. My yacht is actually going to be on the East Coast that week, and I couldn't get it through the canal in time to have it." No, I don't. What do you want me to fly commercial? I don't think so. I don't think
That
so.
conversation will never happen. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but especially if you're the janitor, lay that down.
Ah,
Yeah.
I called my captain. He's going to be closer to Aruba.
okay.
If you
Then
wanted to go to the islands, I'd say we could all hop my yacht, but
Hawaii is
Hawaii?
cute. Let me know when you're free for, Turks and Caicos.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
No, I'll go to Hawaii with you. Maybe we'll hit IHOP. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
all right, this is going nowhere. I think, gentlemen. I think
We're saving this guy. We're saving this guy. We're letting him know
I don't
how
think so.
how to say no. He doesn't have to go. The ultimate, first of all, he does not have to go on the vacation. And secondly, he doesn't have to feel bad about it. I think RC and I are in agreement. Are you saying he tucks his tail in his head and says, "Sorry, I'm too poor"?
he's the guy can't afford his lavish friends. And your ideas of like, oh yeah, sorry, can't come. I'm on a $300 million yacht there in Italy somewhere. So catch you later. That's not going to happen.
Well, all right.
It's
I had said this one time. I saw a girl. A girl was who I knew. She was online shopping. She was very excited that she had found a perfectly matched fake. Was it a Louis Vuitton? I don't know. Like maybe it was a Louis Vuitton, but it was like $180 for the fake.
there's no
of
such
this
thing,
bag.
Paul.
Well, hold on. So she was excited that this was going to be a perfectly, unmistakable fake. Now the bag really would have cost $5,000. Now to me, $180 is still a lot of money to spend on something that's not even real. And so I pointed out to her why this was a horrible idea. I said, for one, you go out and buy a bag that looks like it costs $5,000, then people who can afford $5,000 bags are going to see you with it, think that you can live a $5,000 lifestyle, and they're going to invite you to the Alps. And you're not going to be able to go because that's not your lifestyle. These people travel at a different pace, and it's going to be embarrassing for you. Then the people who would be your friends in your financial bracket, your life pace, they're going to see what they think is a $5,000 bag and think you've escalated, and now they're uncomfortable to be around you because they think that you live a different kind of lifestyle they can't keep up with, so now they avoid you. Now you've alienated yourself from both friend groups, and you've spent $180 and you don't even have a real bag. So I guess what my point was, be yourself. Be yourself. If these guys are constantly, if I doubt it's just the vacation. I bet the fact that this came up, these guys probably go to expensive restaurants he can't hang, bars that have tabs he doesn't want to pay. Probably the valet is $30 and he's like, I can't even believe I just wanted a $7 Bud Light. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe be honest with yourself. Maybe this isn't your crew. Go find a local pub and just see who hang. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's worth investigating. It might be not the first time this has come up. something
Yeah.
of this sort, and I don't know, just be a little more real. Wait, are these your friends because your wife hopes you stays friends with them, and then your wife is like uppity, and maybe you got to divorce your whole life and just pack up the trunk one night and just drive away,
Oh,
start fresh, move to the Keys. No one thinks anything of people in the Keys. That's a good place to start over. Lie about your name, get a fake, live on cash for a while, sell some
RC.
weed, stop wearing shoes, be you. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. That's absolutely
I
ridiculous.
gave a great life plan. If it doesn't apply, I can't help you, but that's a great life plan.
Okay. Archie, you got anything? Because we'll move on to event number 3. We just always go off topic.
I should charge money for what I just said.
I got the same thing I started with. They need to not let it bother them so much.
Okay.
RC's
All right.
the straight man. He's right in the middle.
Loretta, can you help us out
I
here
like the
with
no
Ben?
shoes though.
See?
Okay. Loretta, don't listen to them. Just play your vent. Go, girl.
When I stop or slow down to give another car the right of way, if they don't wave to say thank you, I get pissed. Is it just me, or do other drivers feel the same way?
It's not just you.
No.
That is such a pet peeve for me. If I have room to get by, but I stop because I'm being a considerate driver and let the other person go, and they don't go like this, I'm waiting for those people who aren't watching us. I get angry. I'm like, dude, I could have gone past you, but I'm being nice and let you go first. I mean, seriously, is there like a right of way for that kind of thing? I don't even know.
Just an acknowledgement. They don't have to buy you a steak dinner, but just
Yeah.
Yeah.
something.
I have many times almost been annoyed with myself that I've waved like 2 or 3 times in concern that maybe they didn't see it the first time.
Yeah.
Because I have a real sense of connected to social flow. I
Yeah.
really do. I admire the ants in this way. I don't know if you've ever noticed the way ants work in their colonies. I don't imagine they speak. Maybe they do. But just that one-to-one, they get 2 lanes, 1 lane coming, 1 lane go, and they all work together. I think it's amazing. And if we could just, like one and one, it's like a zipper. It's like a zipper. Zippers are an amazingly valuable product, and they work very consistently. One goes, the other one goes. It's 1-to-1. And if people could just understand this, I think we would have fewer like prescriptions for anti-anxiety and,
Maybe.
I think it'd be a better world. I really do.
Maybe.
I think it's as simple as this.
You're saving human flow one wave through at a time there. And they aren't appreciating how this is improving everybody's day because less of us are pissed off. Now, the other extreme is the person who won't wait their turn in line and they're on the right trying to get past all of you in.
Oh.
We're all on the same page to go, hey, screw you, buddy, wait your turn. They
Yeah.
don't get the wave in. Except for the guy that like pulls up next to you and kind of sheepishly goes. Then if he asked, I go, okay, you can come in.
Sure. I even like if I have to get in the other lane, I like to flick my signal on and I don't rush in because I don't want to seem, even though it's reasonable that I go there, I don't want to seem like I'm getting one past the guy I'm
Right.
going to pull ahead of. I want them
Right.
to see that I waited a breath. And then psychologically, if you watch, they'll wait a second beat. That's
They
the
will.
key. You just give a beat.
It is. It's like you're right. It's ants. Everybody's got
It's
their
ants.
place. Yeah. Synchronicity, Chrissy.
I was with both of you until Paul started talking about ants. Okay, who sits and studies about ants? Are Paul?
I saw you like your eyes just kind of glazed
It's
over
like-
right when he went
I've
into the
seen-
ants, which
I've
made
seen
perfect
ants-
sense to me.
It does?
Yeah. Have you not ever seen ants how they walk it's totally in sync.
It's amazing. There's no chaos.
Like one coming this way, one's going that way. Hey Fred, hey George. They go
Yeah,
right
bread
past
and
each
butter,
other.
bread and butter. Like the old.
See, this has
Yes.
got to be a man thing because a woman would never, I'll pet anything, would
Yeah,
sit
no,
there
you're
and go,
probably
oh,
right.
look, the guy on the right is going left, the guy on the left is going right. A woman would never study ants. I get your point, But
No, because those are bugs, and it's our job to kill them for you. So
Yeah.
you don't even look at
Yeah.
them. I get it.
Or
okay.
even worse, don't kill it, just take it outside.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't have a soul anyway. Maybe it does. Who knows? I actually, anytime I kill a bug that Chelsea wanted me to take outside, I go, no, no, no. Don't think of it as me killing a bug. Think of it as me helping it up the reincarnation ladder. It's now
Right.
going to be something
Right.
more exciting and conscious instantly. Just, I helped it out. I helped it out. You don't want to stay an ant for very long.
If I let it go outside, it's just going to come back in, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
just cut to the chase here.
But I think society has to have a certain order, like I always think there was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm when Larry yelled at a guy for parking over the white line in like lined parking spots on the street. And some guy was like, screw you. What are you talking? And he goes, society can't function this way. And I was like, that's the perfect way to put it. And I was so glad some of us think this way. But the problem, all right, let me offer this. The thing is, well, to be real, let's be pragmatic here. We have a venter who's reaching out because they have a sense of social order that matters to them, and I respect that. It sounds like we all do. Maybe not Chrissy. She's a little all over the road. She's just hitting ants left and right. Anyway, but the thing is, this is going to keep happening. Some people are going to wave and some people won't. And when the person who doesn't wave, you have two options. You can either go, God, what a jerk, and you're thinking about it for the next two red lights, and you're just staring at the back of their head. Or you can say, my favorite line, I've probably said it 100 times, first page of The Great Gatsby. Father says to his son, all of life's virtues are not distributed equally at birth. And it's not that this person had anything against you or that they saw you and felt they need to respect you or that they're stupid. They're a stupid person, and just accept it. No, it's easier. It's easier. And Chrissy, this may be a kind of thing you don't stir up bugs. Men also have this sort of territorial urge. We get angry at each other when there's stepping on toes. If I think you did it to me on purpose, then I'm more upset than if I'm like, oh, you're just stupid. All right. Because I think one of Larry the cable guy said you can't fix stupid. Ron White, you can't fix stupid. It's
Honda, stupid hurts.
Honda,
Honda,
What's
the
Honda?
car.
motorcycle racing. Their slogan is "Stupid hurts."
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Right.
That is awesome.
So this person who doesn't like acknowledge after you wave them in, they're the same person who's my other pet peeve. When you're leaving the grocery store parking lot and a person is coming out of the grocery store and they don't even look to see if a car's coming.
Yeah.
They don't even freaking look.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're like, you're just so lucky you're not dead that I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
And they should be. I point it to Chelsea
And
every time. I'll be like, they didn't even look. I say it every time. Didn't even
It's
look.
like I have been known to say, yeah, it's your world. We're just living in it.
You shout out the car with that?
I don't know if I shout it out, but I shout it out loud. I don't know if it
Oh.
makes it out of the car, but that's what that is.
I do the same thing, RC. No, I
You
do.
know?
And sometimes I'll do it with the window down. There was a time on the 405, I shouldn't say, but one morning there was heavy traffic. I was doing this job that it put me in right in the middle of rush hour every day. I hated it, even if whatever. And this guy pulled in. He was the guy who goes all the way up past the dotted white line. He's cutting in when you clearly should have been in the lane already. If you're gonna go
Yeah.
101 to 405, you
Right.
pick whatever highway. We've all been there.
Right.
But clearly he's past the entering in normal. He's over the white line, the straight white line, and he's pulling a jerk move, and he's forcing his way in.
California plate, so he's not out of state, so he knows the right way.
He knows. And that same guy one morning, because I swear I'd seen him do it before. And then I saw him on the side of the road having rear-ended somebody. And they were both out of their car. And I put my window down and I pointed and laughed in his face. I go, you asshole. Look at you now. And he was like dumbfounded, shocked. He couldn't believe it was
God.
good. And I kind of felt bad because he just ruined his car. And
I
so,
co-sign that right there. I co-sign that. That's
Oh my God.
you know, I just and it. I mean, I didn't feel better about it, but kind of, just come on, come on.
I don't. I mean, I'm not going to say I lose sleep over this, but I there's just a part of my brain that can't understand the human being that walks out of a grocery store, steps off the curb, and
Yeah.
doesn't look either way to see if a car's coming.
Because it's not a street.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
it's not because it's not a street.
cars going
Chrissy,
back and forth.
it's all over LA. RC, to your point, it's everywhere. It's not just the grocery. It may be most prevalent at the grocery store. Maybe people are like high on thinking about their food they just bought and excited about dinner. But people do this all over the city. And it's fascinating every time because I'll just be like, you shouldn't be here. If I were paying any less attention, I would have a ding on my insurance and you would be dead, flat dead.
My God.
How are you? You don't know me. You're banking your entire life on the idea that I'm looking out for both of us.
Okay, they got their mind is all filled with this asshole keeps calling them their best friend that invited them to Hawaii. They don't have time.
Said.
They don't have time.
Said.
Who
And they feel
knew?
obligated to go because they didn't even know that was their best friend. So now
Yeah,
they're
so
shelling
it's
$5
like-
grand.
My solution is I'm just going to kill myself. I'm going to step off the curb without looking. If somebody hits me, oh well. Now I really can't go. You happy? I'm dead.
Who knew
Sorry.
one little vent?
Can't go to Hawaii
all
next
this-
month. I plan on stepping off a curb about 4 days from now.
Oh my God.
Should we summarize this one?
Yeah,
We all agree that person is not cool.
totally.
They should be pushed off a curb.
Yeah. Start using your hand and wave. Okay, should we?
Imagine it came full circle and we found out most people who were stepping off that curb not paying attention, they thought very much like we do, and they were just like, I can't believe I'm gonna have to go on this goddamn vacation to Hawaii with these
Right?
people I don't like. It's like a full like a crashing kind of thing. It's
I can't get the schmuck that keeps calling me his best friend. Jesus.
yeah. Why'd that guy call me his best friend? Bang, rode me. Damn it. And he was hit
All right.
by a guy who was on his way to Hawaii. That's
Should we
That
hear
would-
some
this could be a
comments?
movie.
Because I think we've kind of exhausted that vent. Who knew that kind of one little wave for a passerby would bring up so much angst and frustration from people? But I get it,
everybody.
too.
Every man,
Yeah.
Chrissy, to answer your question, every man
Yeah.
knew that would have that reaction.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let me start reading some comments and sort of bring us down off this hell we're in.
We live here. You're not bringing us down from anything, Chrissy. This is the neutral idle speed of most men. We're at partial red line. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
We feel this way at 6 a.m.
All right.
RC's room is red. That's how
I go from 0 to your fucking blinkers not on in 2 seconds.
Oh my God. All right, I'm moving on to the comments, gentlemen. Comment number 1. Oh my God, I can't believe this comment. Every man on this planet will disagree with Paul about Sweeney. Nobody's kicking her out of bed. This Sweeney thing just does, we showed a picture of Sydney Sweeney in that dress, and Paul made some comments like, yeah, she's just okay. And I know RC has a few things to say.
Yeah, I need to put my Yankee hat on right now because, dude, she's like smoking hot. I'm not with you on that one. She's
No,
just
listen.
unbelievably beautiful.
I didn't say she's not. Our listeners, some of them are disturbing me in a way that, it might be time to thin the herd.
I heard somebody
Oh,
saying, "Is he really straight? What's going on?"
Yeah.
I would not kick her out of bed. I listen. What I'm saying is,
She's
I
not
think
calling
she's-
you her best friend, so don't worry.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I think she's in that category of like Angelina Jolie back in the day when she was that age, where she's hot but not beautiful. Okay, like you turn your
Yeah.
head, but then you're not like, oh my God. Hey, you know what? Fine. Let's make it very clear. No one's kicking her out of bed, but then you're not like leaving the light on to talk more. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're
I
kind of
hear
getting
that.
dressed
Ouch.
and leaving.
That's pretty mean, but I hear you.
know what I mean?
Who's the beautiful? Name one. Obviously, your wife. then
Of course.
then after her, who's
My
the
wife
beautiful?
teases me that I've always said I've always thought Amy Adams was pretty hot
We talked, yeah.
in her prime. I did have a neighbor who told me he saw her out somewhere here in LA. He said she was dog meat. I don't concur.
So
Dog meat.
if I'm
He said.
understanding correctly, you think if they were the same age, Amy Adams is beautiful, more beautiful than Sweeney. That's what you're
Well,
saying?
listen, if you're getting out the soft measure, the 36, 24, 36, whatever, yeah, of course, Sweeney's going to hit it more, like on paper more so. But I'm saying, would I rather go on a date and have conversation and go home with?
Well, how did a date get in it? We were talking about her top.
Yeah, no, if we're just saying looks at a glance, but I'm saying, no, I think I'd be more, I'm more about a smile. I like you know what I mean? I'm not going to say I want a
That
six.
top makes me smile.
Well, I'm more of a butt guy anyway, though. I'm actually more of a butt guy.
Oh God.
No, I am.
You know, at the risk of, I would just say, I think she's a beautiful young woman. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not
And-
mad at her.
I don't think you're disagreeing with that. I think people read more into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're horny internet people. They're like, what do they call them? NPCs, non-player characters. They're, they don't look very deep. It's like, oh, I had a great burger today. Where was it from? This place, McDonald's. Oh, you should try it. Yeah, I've heard of it. Everyone's had it. We all know what it's salt. You're not tasting anything good. It's just
He's-
salt.
So if
The
we put
average Joe.
The Sweeney issue to bed now, so to speak.
I like where you went with that.
Nice, RC.
What do you got?
Well,
All
What do you
right.
got, Chrissy?
Comment number 2. Love the podcast, but I had a hard time finding it on YouTube. Is there a surefire way to find it? Well, you just type in Ventthis. What else?
no, they're right.
Is it?
They're right. Yes. Remember, we messed this up
Yeah.
somehow. It wasn't really well, okay. There's no space. It's Ventthis, one word. It's Ventthis. It sounds like a Vietnamese last name or something like Vent, like a Filipino Ventthis. It's Ventthis with no space.
Yeah, let's try
Because
that.
there's
Maybe
no
you didn't-
space for bullshit. Ooh, did I swear on the pod?
Oh,
Wait, you guys are on the internet? So, do you have the do you have the at the bottom the web address running by?
Most people listen to us on a ham radio.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
If you have a 60-foot tower outside of your dad's,
I've got a
Garage.
couple of tin cans and some string. I'm gonna check you guys out.
What?
find it once and subscribe. I mean, the
Yeah,
best part is
subscribe
that this
to us.
person, well, I guess so they're saying this person, I like this person because this person is saying they heard us as a podcast on whatever, say iTunes or whatever. And then they're like, no, I want to see what these people look like. I want more. I want a video interpretation. And so they doubled down. I like this a lot.
Yeah. And I
And
forgot
we
to
failed them. We
I forgot to
screwed them.
say the last part of it. It says, my wife and I listen to it on the way to work, and it makes the drive more enjoyable. Oh, that was nice.
Well, I can imagine how driving every day with your wife would be unenjoyable. So it's every day in the same car, you guys work together. That's tough. As much as you love your wife, you don't have
Oh.
any time apart. Holy smokes.
Especially if she's being a helper.
Oh, God. Okay. We're you know what? It's time
Totally
for
kidding. I love my wife and I would love to ride. I'd love to ride in a car with you and your wife. Invite us and we'll ride in the back seat just in case you can't get us
Yeah.
on YouTube. We'll come to you. We'll record from the back seat. This is great.
Right.
We have 2 listeners in one house. That's awesome.
Nice.
This is okay, you guys. This is
The
the
family
last
that vents
comment.
together.
Listen to this
stays
vent,
together.
the comment. I like the guy from The Young and the Restless because that's my favorite show. Really cool that he is there. Sorry, Chris. I know General Hospital is the show you work on, but YNR is the best soap opera.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? We're changing.
Could you see RC's handwriting in the note?
Yeah,
Was it
exactly.
handwritten and
RC
sent to
wrote
your
that.
house without a stamp? Did you
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah, exactly.
It was just in your mailbox. Oh, wow.
Oh man, now he's showing his
man.
Emmy. Give me
Oh,
a break.
geez.
Okay,
You know,
whatever.
Chrissy's got a couple, though. This could get weird.
Yeah, it's his.
I
get
say this
weird.
all the time. We love our fans, regardless of which show they're a fan of, don't we, Chrissy?
Yeah, we do.
And we appreciate people always have their favorites, and that's cool.
Yeah.
General Hospital was my home for 22 years, so I have a very strong fondness to it, and it's the reason Chrissy and I are best friends.
Chrissy,
Oh,
what's your
that's-
reaction to that?
Wow.
How comfortable do you feel right now, Chrissy?
I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, thanks,
you know,
RC.
last summer when we were in Hawaii
I was going to say, yeah. Yeah, you guys can talk about it on your trip to Hawaii next month.
at
Yeah.
that destination nudist wedding we went to.
Oh, for God's sakes. Lies, people. These are lies. All right. Well, listen, that's the end of our show. Thank God. And remember, subscribe to us on YouTube, like us, look us up on Instagram, and, comment. We like that because you'll get a hat. You see the hat RC and I
Yeah.
are wearing? You'll get a
got it.
free hat.
Thank you guys. Thanks for
And-
inviting me. Always
Yes.
a pleasure to
Thank
try
you,
to
RC.
keep up with the two of yous.
Great to
It was
have you,
fun.
RC. Oh, you set the pace quite well, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Make a lot of sense. We won't make any reference to that. As we're closing out, I just thought I saw like an image of a man walking by a light in Chrissy's outside Chrissy's backyard. Hope that's your husband. If not, this may be the last episode of Ventthis.
He's mysterious vent or whoever that was.
There's something to vent about in your backyard.
Oh, Christ.
God.
Okay.
Well, there he
Hands
is.
again.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is he doing back there?
I hope that's Mr. Vent.
Yeah. Well,
Otherwise-
well, let me find out. Let me get out of here and try to find out.
Yeah,
who
we'll
that
check the
is.
news later and see how that turns out.
Yeah. Hope you don't see me in the news. Toodles.
We'll be in Hawaii.
Bye. Bye, RC. Thank you.
Bye.
We can't do this alone. A big shout out to our outstanding production team. Sound engineer Gary, Loretta, The Voice, Slicer and Dicer Isabella, and marketing master Greg. He can sell you your own shadow for a fair price.